thank
if that's your
God.
thing, you feel like
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Here we go! 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 Here we go!
And we're back with saluting the men and women who wore and are still wearing the uniform of the U.S. military. Don't forget to
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
what she said.
All right, so I have a question for you,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll kind of tie into everything that ends the show. So, what was your job in the military?
Started off wheel vehicle repairman, pushed some pencils for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but why?
Why you have that face?
I got
Just
that
a
real
question.
No.
No, the question
There's
is.
some. I can't tell you my job in the military. I don't know if I could tell you my
Why?
job. I don't know.
If it's top secret, then
No, it's not top secret. Never.
Okay.
What, me? No. What's wrong with you?
Anyway, okay, so your job was vehicle repair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That one.
So my question is, did that help you transition into civilian life?
Well, I sure as hell am not a mechanic. Never
Right.
was. But working on a vehicle, I had no problems with doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did it before I went in the military, I was dibbling and dabbling with vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
When I came out, because most of the vehicles I was working on in there were big trucks.
Right.
I wasn't working on no damn big trucks when I got out.
Mm-hmm.
But pencil pushing, it did help.
Yeah.
That helped. Yeah.
That always helps, administrative work.
Administrative work, yeah.
Okay. The reason I asked is because
Don't ask how I got there. Don't ask what I did. Just know that.
everybody everybody's administrative at some point in the military.
Not everyone, but that's okay. Let's keep it going.
Okay. Well, my job was aviation data specialist, which is the paperwork side for the people that do the changes on the aircraft. So the mechanics on the aircraft, but I did the paperwork. So
you kept from the ground, you kept the planes in the air.
pretty much, yeah.
No, pretty much, you did.
Right.
Because if they're missing 2 bolts, they done.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
No, seriously, it wasn't as serious until like something happened, a mishap. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but something happened, and I just remembered them coming in and like grabbing our logbooks and like sealing them right away. And whenever a mishap happens, whoever signs off they go through and check to make sure everything's good. And if your name signed off something it shouldn't sign off, your ass is getting arrested. So I was.
See? That's what I meant. I know how this works.
Yeah, the military don't play.
Joey knows how this accountability game works.
Especially in the military.
Yep.
You're getting blamed quick, especially if you're lower ranking. But I was fine. I knew I'm cool, but that was the whole point. But I guess it does help me in the sense of like admin work, but I think
Does it make you pay more attention to all paperwork around you, the details of what you're writing?
yes.
Because that's what it did for me.
Yeah, it makes me know not to sign anything before I read it.
Bang.
Or make sure that it wasn't, because a lot of times they get caught up, I just sign this real quick, or just go there real quick.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're in jail, because you
Right.
didn't even know what you signed.
Correct.
So luckily I had an NCO that was very much like, don't sign anything without making sure you confirm it. So I already had that in my head from the start. So yeah, now it's like whenever I get like any type of contract to sign, I'm always reading through. And I remember I had a job and it was like a pretty long contract, and he was like, "Oh, you're reading everything." I said, "Yep,"
Well,
because I don't know what I'm signing up for here.
Funny thing is, I recently had someone who was trying to sell me something, and they give me the contract, they show me the contract, and reading through it, and the terms and services. I click on the button and I'm going through it, and the person's like, nobody reads that. I'm like, well, I do.
Right.
And that's definitely connected to the military. My time. You read that.
Yeah.
You pay attention to it. So I pay close attention to terms of service. Now, if I sign off on something after reading it, that means it was written in a way that I did not clearly understand. And
Which
I
they do,
thought
a lot of
I
jargon.
understood. Yeah. I thought I understood it. And that happens a lot with that terms of service and that stuff, because you're not a lawyer.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah.
Okay, so the reason I asked the question is I'll lead up to our hot topic and so why, especially for women. I think most women in the military have, most of them have admin jobs typically. And there's nothing wrong with admin personally. I would prefer to be in the AC. If you want to be in the field to feel more rugged and all that, good for you. But, what?
She didn't sign up for that.
No. Oh my God. Yo. Oh.
She did not sign up for that.
No, I did not. That was not
So
my
you have
job.
it.
But I thank God.
She's so correct.
I thank
if that's
God.
your thing, you feel like, go right ahead. Do you? Anyway, go ahead. So,
Anyways, for the vets out there that are watching, do you feel as if your the MOS you had in the military, whichever one it was, that it helped to set you up successfully in the civilian sector?
You had mentioned in a previous episode about the internship that you get when while you're still in.
Right.
Now, the reason why I found that so fascinating is because of what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
It's like if you have this MOS, and then of course then you go and you get civilian training for that type of MOS. I mean, that is huge.
That set me up more than the job I did for the 4 years or the 3 years I was in. Because I do that now. I personal train now. And I don't work on aircrafts. I mean, I thought I would just because I had the training. But, yeah, the Skill Bridge program is what I utilized the most of the whole 4 years in the military.
That's what's up. And as we were saying earlier, subconsciously you're still using the skills that you got.
Yes.
As far as organizational skills like paperwork and that type of stuff, and paying attention to what you're signing off on, and because you still got to do that no matter what kind of job. It would behoove you to do that.
To do that, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't be signing nothing, especially.
Did I just use behoove? Jeez. My God. Never mind what time it is. What calendar is this?
Behoove. Oh my God.
Behoove you.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
it is a good word, by the way.
it is. It makes you sound smart.
Oh, Jesus, let's work on that. I gotta dummy this thing down and let me stop. No.
All right, so yeah.
Delete.
So yeah, our careers did set us up. Maybe not in the extent. Like if you didn't work a mechanic and you pursued mechanic afterwards, obviously it would have set you up differently that way. But I think certain aspects, I think everything, to be honest, not just the physical job in the Marine Corps, I think the discipline to like get up and still go work out. Now I know everybody don't do it no more because you get out and you're like, I ain't touching that. I'm not running. I'm not doing
some
nothing.
of us can't anymore like we used to.
Yes, that's true. If you did 20 years, God bless you.
No, some people have actually been injured.
Yes.
To the point of where, it takes a toll on you. You take a toll on that body.
It does.
You could do some serious damage to your body in 4 years. Hell,
you do extreme damage. I mean, it ages you, what, like 10 extra years in the military.
No one will believe that right there when they look at me. I get that. Oh, you look younger. Yeah, right.
Physically.
Speak to the inside.
That's the melanin. On the out, I want to jump on something because we're drifting off into the fitness sector here. How's your fitness journey going? Because remember you said you wanted to do this whole...
Yeah, it's going pretty good. It is. I'm glad you give me silence because that's how it works. The more I meditate quietly, that I'm working out.
Listen.
No, actually, I am doing pretty good. I'm walking. I can't walk too much now. I don't know. It's like, so I'm not going to drift, but I literally tried to pace myself with a younger person walking up the sidewalk the other day. And we started off at the one intersection, and I'm like, by the time they get to the next one, I should be there with them. They got short legs. Jeez, no. They were halfway up the block on me.
Wow.
These anchors took a beating.
Yeah.
They took a beating. So, well,
You should get some physical therapy for that.
I am.
Okay.
I most certainly am. So,
Okay.
where we are
Oh,
right now.
it's October.
Yeah.
West Haven.
Oh,
The women's clinic still does not have a phone. What's going on with that? What's going on?
No.
1 year to the date. I said this on some episode. I said I was giving them 1 year. It's October 1st.
Wow.
Still don't have a phone.
Wow.
I don't know how hard it is to hook up a
call,
line.
You got to call your U.S. senator.
I already did.
You need to call
I already
him again.
I already did. We spoke
Call
when
him
we
again.
went to the veterans
yes,
event.
yes,
We
yes.
spoke to him. They said they have it. Luckily, he said, "I'm glad you called because we're actually en route of doing it." So I'll give it to them. All right. So let's move on to hot topics, and this is going to tie into why I asked the question. So earlier about your job influencing your civilian career.
Mm-hmm.
So unemployment rate for female veterans spikes to 7%.
Oh,
And this is in just a couple of months in difference. It went from 3.5 to July to 5%. And now it's all the way at 7%. And I can't understand necessarily why. It's because veteran overall is 3.5% unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
Female almost doubles that. And it doesn't also help that females make $59,000 on the average for $70,000 that male veterans make. And also the Wounded Warrior Project says nearly half the registered women veterans say that they live paycheck to paycheck.
Which now brings the question, do you know what the Lilly Ledbetter Act is about?
The who?
Exactly, she don't know. Lilly Ledbetter Act, it's about women having the same wages as men, and if you find out, you can't actually report it. This was under one of the first things Obama had put in place when he got in office. I don't know. That's something that I have to check and see if it's still in existence. I know it was an act. It was not a law. Well, then again, I don't know.
But they also have the Equal Pay Act that that's put in place. I've done wage discrimination in so many different papers since like high school till now, and it's still women still make 82 cents on a dollar for every dollar a man makes.
And why that is such a big issue for our economy?
Yeah.
That's a massive issue for our economy, and I'm going to tell you why. Men, listen close. No, I'm dead serious. There is a high percentage of the breadwinner of a household are women. So if that household is bringing in 75 cents on the dollar, that household is then 25% behind the rest. It don't make a difference of race, whatever. It's gender.
Gender, yep. Economists have proven year after year that because we don't pay women more, it hurts us. It hurts the economy as a whole.
It does, like I just explained. It hurts more because now, imagine this. Fellas, you have a good job. You are a vice president in some corporation, and you that's a good job. But your wife happens to be the CEO of another corporation. She's making more than you. Let's just say you're making $200 a year as your senior vice president level, but your wife is making $375 a year as her CEO level.
Right.
But her counterpart is making $425.
Right.
Guess what? It don't make a difference what you're making. You're short for. Imagine if she was making what her counterpart was making, and you're making what you're making, you'll be $50,000 ahead. Let the numbers add up in your head.
Exactly.
Knock out. It's time to just cut out the nonsense.
Get out the ego.
This is pure. It's not even ego. It's just pure chauvinism. I mean, it's just nonsense.
Yep.
Maybe it's because I was raised by a woman. You know, my mom was the breadwinner in my family, so maybe that's why I understand
Maybe that's
why.
true. A lot of
you have-
households is opposite.
Yeah,
My mom was the breadwinner in my family, so it was never a thing for me to understand that women deserve more than, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
And
So
we're talking about two households right here. Now imagine multiple households under this. Now, having a woman making the same amount of money as a guy helps the economy.
of course it does.
It is way bigger than just what's in front of you.
And who doesn't want extra funds? Well, I guess they don't, since they don't want to pay them more.
I'm going to have a Forrest Gump moment and just say, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh man.
All right,
Yeah.
you can take us out.
Yeah. Don't, what is it? We salute the men and women who have served, who are still serving. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
All right.
I hear this the whole time and I still can't wrap it in my head.
Okay, it was a lot of fun hanging out here with you guys again. Once again, I'll salute as we salute the men and women who wore and are still wearing the uniforms of the United States military.
Did you say salute?
Huh?
Didn't he say that?
What I say?
You said once again, salute.
No, I said once again we salute the men.
Oh,
and
I
women.
heard salute. My bad. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Go.
A good one too. Take 5.
Go. Sorry.
Once again, we salute the men and women who wore and are still wearing the U.S. military uniforms. Of course, you can hang out here with us. Don't forget to,
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
what she said, salute.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!